Alright, welcome aboard. Now, I suppose this is going to be covering all sorts of aspects for the Draconis Combine. But what does a mercenary need to start with? Well, that gets kind of easy. The first thing you need to know about the Combine is the Draconis Combine Mustered Soldiery, otherwise known as the Arm of the Dragon. These guys will pop up everywhere, whether you're fighting against them or alongside them. So I suppose the critical point that I always try to remember is a couple of pages from the Hagakure, or Hidden Leaves, something written way back in prehistory about the way of the warrior. And the translation I got boils down to this: I will diligently pursue the way of the warrior. I will always serve my lord. I will respect my parents. And I will serve the benefit of other citizens. Yeah, just let the order of that sink in. They know how to fight. They're always pursued of getting better at fighting. They will serve their lord first and foremost. This is the major thread of the Bushido code that flows through the veins of the Arm of the Dragon. These guys know how to fight. They spend all their training, dedicated to that end, I suppose. So, excuse me. The warrior ethic, it's a strong social and military tradition throughout the Combine. There's a high level of respect within the military paid to the Bushido code. And the citizens also use moving into the military as a gateway into getting a better life. So there's always a large number of people willing to go that direction. Now, Bushido, big complicated area. You've got access to ComStar facilities. Go read it up yourself. But it's an overarching term for all those codes of honour, that sort of stuff, practices, philosophies, the principles of life, basically. Similar to European chivalry, touted by the Steiner guys from time to time. But don't let these values of discipline, honour and loyalty fool you. There are many stories out there of backstabbing, paranoia and cover-ups, same as any real great house. So, it's worth looking into. And it moves beyond all this sort of stuff. Bujitsu, which emphasises combat, a willingness to face death as a matter of honour. And all DCMS officers are steeped in this tradition, so don't forget it. They may wear a katana by their side, and the scary thing is they actually know how to use it, and they'll happily do so. Because when you boil down to it, a merc is viewed as lower than the lowest caste citizen in the Combine. You'll likely encounter hostility not just from the soldiery, but also from the locals. So be careful who you insult, because dueling to restore honour, even if you happen to win that fight, it can lead to vendettas from the family, all that kind of stuff. So, a word of warning. According to Stoic's Foe, or some other guy I heard in a pub sometime, coordinator Takashi Kirita offered the following haiku at one point. A warrior with no master has no honour and no need for life. So it's worth remembering that any merc out there, you are scum of the earth. And the Curitans really believe it. So, that's like the briefest overview of the soldiery, the soldiers of House Kirita. I'm going to get back to other stuff down the track, but the bandwidth on this one is kind of limited. I hope you made most of this. If you're going to be going up with these guys, like any house unit, take care. Anyhow, see you on the next one.